your boy Mo Deja Navarro. YouTube, how you guys doing? You guys know how I do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here about to have a live interview with my man Jeff Meadows and Ray Price. I got a treat for y'all and a lot of stuff they got going on. So I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's get into that with these guys and kind of figure out their story, shall we? Here we go. Calling Ray Price right now. He should be joined with 6 cents. So let's see what's really populating. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Here we go. It's ringing. It's ringing. So my man just hit me up and everything. Ray, what's up? You watching? So there we go.
Boom.
Boom, baby. Jeff Meadows, what's up, big boy? What's happening, man? So those of y'all that just tuning in, YouTube, we live on camera 1. We joined with Ray Price and my man Jeff Meadows here. Facebook. I got y'all over here on camera 2. We are live with Jeff Meadows and Ray Price. So we're waiting for some people, other people to tune in. So while we get started, for the archives, I need y'all to kind of tell me a little bit of y'all's plugs, how people can find y'all and follow y'all in y'all's endeavors. Whoever wants to go first, go ahead. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, hold on. We got that loop. It's like repeat. You hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yeah, there's a latency. It sounds like it's recording and it's playing everything back.
You might have 2 Facebooks going on at once.
Are you on Facebook? Yours?
You might have 2 Facebooks going on at once. Yeah, that's what it sounds like is happening.
Yeah, no, it's only. They won't even let me exit on this screen. Hold on, let's try that going again.
Love you, honey. I have here that you watching. Hi, Kelly Jones. I have here that you watching. So that connect might be what's causing the latency. There's 2 things happening at once, and your Facebook is trying to process at the same time. Kelly Jones, thanks for joining. Right now we're going through a little bit of a technical difficulty. I'm joined here with Jeff Meadows and Ray Price of Warrior Boy Boxing. They're working it out right now, so just kind of hang tight here, and we'll see what's happening real quick with them. They were having some kind of feedback issue with their hookup with their connect, so we're gonna see what's going on here. Ray has ended the call to kind of figure that out, and let's see what's happening. In the meantime, though, while we're waiting on them guys to see what's really happening with their connect, here, let me hold on. Let me redial them and see what's happening. Oh, he's in another call, so he's trying to call me back. Yes, sir.
You, bro. Hey, plug it back in.
All right, I will. Okay, so I just got the call, so I'm gonna check in back now. Let's see what's happening, y'all. Sorry about this. You know, if it ain't some bullshit, it's you know, it ain't real. So here we go. Let's see what's happening with my guys. I love this. This is why I do what I do. All right.
Check.
Yeah, man, we got you loud and clear, man. So first of all, how you gentlemen doing? First off, how y'all doing?
Hey, man, we're doing fantastic. How about yourself, brother?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. Well, I can complain, but it don't never get you nowhere. So you gotta just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So before we get started, I want y'all to introduce to everybody that's gonna be tuning in and be watching here. And kind of give everybody y'all's plugs, so where people can find you and follow you in your movement. If it be YouTube, Facebook, what's that, SoundCloud, whatever your plugs is, your contact plugs are for people to follow you on. Go ahead. SoundCloud, whatever your plugs is, your contact plugs are.
It's doing the same thing. It's moving through and repeating itself. I'm not quite sure what's going on in fact.
Yeah, all our stuff is, everything is off on our end, bro. We don't have any other means. We're only on this one line.
Right. I don't know. Everything's go here. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 2 is good. Camera 1's good. The YouTube. We're all good. I'm not sure what the latency issue is then. Are you recording on? We're all good. I'm not sure what the
Can you mute your one of your other cameras? Because I think that's what it's coming through. We can hear ourselves coming in on one of your other outfits.
No.
Let's see. How about now? Are we good? Can you hear me? Still looping? I didn't hear that. Che Raimi, what's up? Thanks for joining. Can you hear me? Are we good?
Do you hear yourself looping back?
Che Raimi, what's up? Thanks for joining.
It's coming in on your end, brother.
Tressa Beckel, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Hey, let me ask one of these people: are y'all hearing any feedback on y'all's end through our live? Those of you that are just joining, we seem to have some kind of a technical difficulty with audio. I hear you guys great, and you guys are coming in nice and clear. Is there any? Are y'all receiving the same type of? Is there a delay on y'all's end? Those of y'all that have tuned in, somebody shout me a thumbs up or something. Let me know what's going on here. This is the first time this has ever happened, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on as far as that's concerned. So Tressa or somebody, Shay, can somebody give me a sign here? Let me know. Can y'all hear me good? Is it on my end, or is it on their end? They're coming through clear to me. So just let me know. Y'all hear me good? Is it on my end, or is it on their end? They're coming through clear to me. So just let me know. Yeah, I hear it like two different ways too. I'm hearing that. Can y'all pick that up, Jeff? Ray? Six?
Hold on real quick.
We might, hold on, let me
I think
see.
we might have figured it out. Hold on.
Okay.
You got latency going right now? Check 1, 2, spit a bar or something.
Yo. My name is Crucian Rum, and I got some fun.
Hey, we might be good.
We're good.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, so we're back, yo. So those of y'all just tuning in, cheers, Remy, Tressa Breckel, and those of y'all that have tuned in so far, man, I'm here joined with my man Ray Price, aka 6 Cents, and my man Jeff Meadows, aka Blind Faith. Are you still Blind Faith, Jeff Meadows, or is that something that's?
No, man. Actually, whenever I got out of the penitentiary, I decided to put that life behind me.
Okay.
God decided to take me on a different outlet, man. So, kind of let it go.
Okay, cool. So he's on a new mission. So he's no longer with Blind Faith. Because it seems that his faith, the eyes of his faith have been opened to something new, which is exciting. And we're going to talk about that, man. That's part of his story, man. First of all, Jeff, I want to extend to you just how proud of you I am. I mean, with all that you've been going through. When I met you, you was going through some stuff, man. And I salute you on your resurrection. And in turn, I want to go ahead and salute you, Six, man. I know you've always been a positive guy ever since I've met you. And what you've got going on with Jeff, that's been a wonderful thing, and I'm so glad that that's come together. And so now, before we get started on all that, I want to go ahead and let's try again. in giving everybody that's tuning in and the people that will be tuning in, as people are coming on, more and more people tuning in, opportunities to find how they can plug in with you guys. So give them your plugs, whether it be your SoundCloud, your Reverb Nations, whatever, any kind of outlets that they can reach you guys to. Either which one, go ahead.
So you got re-earning. All right, so Ray Price 6 cents. So if you're looking for the music portion of me, you'll find it under 6 cents. So you can find that on YouTube, SoundCloud, any really outlet. Type it in Google, shit. You know what I'm saying? Type in SYXSYNTE, 2 words, 6 cents like the movie. Again, SYXSYNTE. So anything you type in YouTube /6 cents, SoundCloud /6 cents, you'll find literally hundreds and hundreds of songs produced by yours truly. As far as the Warrior Boy Boxing, you can find us on Instagram at Warrior Boy Boxing, on Facebook, of course, at Warrior Boy Boxing.
Okay, awesome. Jeff, are there any plugs for you, or is that pretty much your plug, the Warrior Boy Boxing route? That's where you're headed?
Yeah, that's pretty much where it's at for me, man. Reach out through Facebook, social media. We do full nutrition, diet assessments. From A to Z, man. We offer it. It's a beautiful thing what's going on. But yeah, at the moment, that's gonna be where it's at, man. That's gonna be those outlets.
Awesome. And just so people have a little bit of history between me and these two gentlemen here, man, we go back, like I said, once upon a life. Jeff Meadows, I believe he introduced me to 6 cents years ago with the music. Is that correct, Jeff? Back when you were doing your Blind Faith, you were the one that brought us together. Is that correct? I can't remember, but if memory serves me, back on Red River, we used to perform at a little club down there, and he would do his live sets, and you kind of would sell your shirts and stuff like that. So that's kind of how I remember it. Is that still, that's true, right?
Yeah, no, that's correct, man. It's through the entertainment industry, and it was with D Kane and Austin Party Scene and collaborating and cross marketing, and that's what it was back then. It was all the time. Yeah, we had a lot of good times. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy to see where everybody's at these days. Now everybody's evolved and been down and had their own experience in life.
Absolutely. And so with that, then I met Jeff. I met 6 cents, and he was doing the music stuff. And he was with you were with TOP Entertainment or something, and you had that thing going at that time. I don't know if you're still with TOP. Are you still TOP?
That's everlasting, bro. I am TOP. You know what I'm saying? So TOP is my company that I started overseas in Korea years ago in the military. But
right.
TOP, everything I do is TOP, man.
So TOP, so that's his movement, y'all. For YouTube and for Facebook. He's still doing the TOP movement. And with that, you know what I'm saying, as you heard, he's a military guy. So it's two military guys that kind of what brought us closer together, me being a Navy man and you were Army, correct? You were Army?
Right.
Yeah. So that brought us together, you know what I'm saying? And I had my island thing. I was doing my music thing once upon a life, doing the reggae, and we kind of incorporated that by way of Jeff Meadows. And so that's kind of our history, and we've kind of been doing our thing. We're joined by Taylor Lynn Steele. Taylor, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm joined with my man's Jeff Meadows and my man 6 cents, Ray Price of Gold. So I'm going to go ahead and say that y'all are a Warrior Boy Boxing now. I'm going to say that that's y'all's movement, along with TOP, which is Ray Price's whole movement anyways. And then he's got the 6 cents movement with the music side. So thanks for joining us on that. With this Warrior Boy Boxing thing, you know, those of y'all that know me know I have a bit of boxing history myself. I was a week from being professional before I ended up moving out here. My fiance cheated on me, and I ended up moving to Texas, and so I never got a chance to sign my paperwork over, and I never looked back. I've been boxing in the Navy. I've been doing everything. When I got out, I was in Treasure Island. I started training, and so on and so forth. So I was about 17, 18 when I started messing around with that. And so with this boxing, that's right up my alley. I see Jeff, man, jumping ropes all over the place, man, hitting the bag, getting that sweat on. I even see him taking some punches. You too, Ray. Y'all see you doing the pad work and so on and so forth like that, man. Tell us a little bit more about that, man. I'm really moved by that. I can say all day how moved I am, but I want the people to hear from y'all's movement, man, and kind of telling the world how that came about and what's what's your intent with that? As far as boxing and helping people in the community is concerned. Go ahead.
Yeah. So how this all came about, man, it's actually it was a beautiful thing, man. I was at LA Fitness down here, and I checked in on Facebook, and Ray, he's been living up north, and since I got out of prison, I've been living way down south, so we never had the chance to really reconnect our friendship. And so he reached out to me. He's like, Jeff, man, I just moved in like a mile from that LA Fitness.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, well, I live right down the street. So I came over and we started just running ideas, and he asked me to go to Academy with him. And I was like, all right, what you getting? He goes, now I'm gonna get a heavy bag and a speed bag.
Well, we got to backtrack. So pick up from that point. But we got to give you the history. So first of all, he's locked up. I haven't seen this man. So this whole story that for everybody that's watching. So this triangle right here, me, Mo, Jeff, this was like 5-6 years ago. Long in the beginning. Mo tell you, Jeff will tell you, I had the fade, little small twig dread and shit at this time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, things happen in Jeff's life. He ended up getting incarcerated. He gets out. He comes and checks me. I'm over there training. So I don't know if you know the story about Rika Shambay, the young lady that me and my wife had fostered for a while. She ended up being a really, really dope fighter, but she was a street fighter. Found out that she had a little bit of boxing history back in her younger days, and she's only 17 now. So this was she was like 13, 14. So start working with her out of the homie's garage.
Right.
And he made do, but he just had a heavy bag. So long story short, I was working with her. Things started to pop up with social media. People started to see that whole interaction with, the time father-daughter relationship and the whole self-defense movement. So we started doing trainings at churches and whatnot. We started doing like self-defense class. So it was me, my lady, and my quote-unquote daughter, and we were going around doing these boxing trainings. And I was like, yo. And then I started coaching over at Georgetown, coaching boxing actually, and I was actually working with her with Rika Shambay to get her to fight. There's a poster back there. The fight she was actually supposed to go to get her belt.
Right.
And things happened, but that kept me motivated to keep moving. So anyway, jump forward a couple of months. Jeff found out about it, saw some stuff, reached out, was like, yo, I want to come over here and rock with y'all.
Yeah.
Over when I was staying at San Paloma, the north side. So we came over there, it was a beast. I seen him over there, it's fucking John Cena, and then swollen as dude came over there, started hitting the bag or whatever, started doing some mid work. Definitely clear and apparent that he had a passion for it. The jump rope, as you all probably have seen, he's immaculate. So I was like, yeah, this dude is a monster with it. So I let him know, like, bro, this is the homies gym. When we moved into our house, we stayed in an apartment on the north side. We got our house, and I finally got it. But we got a house, and I was like, look, once I get my crib, I want to set up a whole gym. So, there you go. Pick up where you left off.
and there it is. There we go. There it is, y'all. What's up, Nitro?
It's been a beautiful fucking process. So we get to Academy, man, and he gets this heavy bag and speed bag, and on the way home, he's got this vision, man, and we start running ideas. Next thing you know, man, we're going to Academy 3-4 times a week, dropping a good bit of money to get up and going. We got tractor tires, mountain ropes, heavy bags, double hip bags, body protection.
We'll give y'all a little what are you talking about. So here's kind of the space. We try to get the lighting set up all pretty for y'all. We didn't do a good job and shit, so we can give y'all a little walkthrough. So this is the actual Warrior Boy headquarters.
Yeah.
Y'all see our little speed bag.
Yeah. All
the gloves, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and it's also a music studio too, you know what I mean? So if you need to come in here and we'll a little makeshift studio. But yeah, so
nice.
That's kind of the gist of it.
Nice. I love it.
Mo,
yeah.
You can attest to what it was. I mean, literally my whole apartment was in this room.
Yeah.
Nothing on the floor, no walls painted. Everything looked like what the ceiling looks like up there, this entire place.
Yes.
So, we
put
up some work, man.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna talk about that. We're joined by my man Nigel Keontre Rowe. Nigel Rowe, thanks for joining. I'm here with my man Jeff Meadows and Ray Price. Other people that are tuning in, and we're gonna have more people tune in as we continue. But yes, I definitely can. I remember y'all I remember when the whole garage looked all plastered and everything when y'all first moved in and everything, and it has come a long way. I remember watching y'all and snippets and videos of y'all painting and doing all that. Next thing I know, it went from painting the garage to I seen Jeff Meadows moving big old tires up in out front or in the driveway or whatever. I'm like, God, dog. I said, man, it seemed like it was no time, but I know it was, it was a lot of effort, a lot of work. And Jeff, I do salute you for a lot of the hard work that you've helped to put it together with him. I know Six with you, and you got the whole thing that we talked about with the youth. You've been doing a lot of stuff with youth, and you've been doing stuff with music and with Mika. So you guys have been doing kind of that thing going. So yeah, I mean, I really love what you guys did. I've been trying to get y'all to get on this interview for the longest time, man, just so we can salute and celebrate y'all. So for y'all watching on my YouTube and YouTube on Camera One and on Facebook. So these guys have a movement called Warrior Boy Boxing, a kind of a project they kind of created for themselves, where they train themselves and they also train other people in boxing and stuff like that. It's part of community, and dare I say that y'all are trying to be a positive movement in the community, like an outlet for people that got pent up stuff or whatever, to kind of get out there and kind of maybe shape themselves into something. Are you guys trying to be a professional gym, or is it just somewhere for people to get in shape and just kind of relieve stress and so on? Tell me.
Yeah, well, we will have a commercial front in 12 months. That's our goal. The way things are moving now, we've officially been open for about maybe 2 months, maybe a little over 2 months, and we have about 10 committed clients, monthly members. And yeah, we didn't plan on we had a vision, we ran with it.
Yeah.
We started getting a lot of positive feedback from the recovery community, actually.
Right.
God's given me the opportunity. I actually work at a treatment center, and I work one-on-one with people that still struggle with alcoholics and drugs.
Yes.
I myself, I'm a recovered alcoholic and drug addict. I'm a little over like a year and a month sober. And so we have got a lot of positive attention from people that are in recovery, people that have 5-6 years of sobriety. And we also have some people that are new into the recovery scene. So that's just the way it's turned out. And again, it's only been 2 months. So man, eventually, yeah, I think it's safe to say our goal is to be a professional gym. But right now, we're doing it one day at a time, and just staying plugged in.
So to piggyback on that, man. My bad.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead, and I'll ask you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So just to piggyback off of that. So again, it is very recovery community centric, which is a beautiful thing, because again, our whole thing is about anything that we do is about empowering. Even backdating the blind faith, the TOP, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Our original affiliation with each other, man, was to be able to do something that was uplifting and positive, regardless of how it played out. That was always the intent. With this right now, it's something that you can really see tangible results. You know what I mean? We have a guy that's lost 20 pounds in a month.
Yeah. Well, our first client is down 26 pounds. 26
pounds. You know what I mean? So, and it's open for everybody. We don't put a block on anybody. But what happened was, for me, it started off as something that I wanted to do for a lot of women empowerment and in self-defense. I got kids. The young lady we were fostering, it was very important for me to feel safe, knowing she could protect herself. So the anti-bully and self-defense movement was big for me.
Right.
The recovery community, obviously big for Jeff. And together, that's kind of where the clientele base is kind of spawned from. But again, it's open to everybody, man. Everybody, we feel like, fitness is fitness. You know what I'm saying? And you don't gotta be a boxer to train like one. I mean, it just makes you feel good, and it's something that is empowering. And that's what
Absolutely.
For, so.
Absolutely. And no. And it is all, and just for the record, y'all, it's all recovery. I mean, you don't know what people got pent up in there. And like I said, I've suffered for almost 30 years with panic disorder, anxiety, anger issues. I was like Jeff. That's why I salute Jeff. Drinking, womanizing, running the streets, fighting people. I was punching people in the face, man. I got police record. I mean, just all that. Just an angry dude, man. And so when I see Jeff, when I met Jeff, I think that's kind of what attracted me to Jeff Meadows. And those of y'all that have joined in, Daryl, Mr. D, salute to you, bro. How you doing? Thanks for joining. I'm over here with 6 cents.
That man got a jump shot, by the way. His jump shot is nasty. I watched this man make 20 jumpers, 3-point range.
Mr. D, if you can hear me now, I want to see your ass on the court. I got something.
You don't, bro.
Mr. D, you heard that? Jeff Meadows is calling you out on the court on a one-on-one. Are you about that life, man? Throw a thumbs up. Let's go. Hey, he's ready for you, man. Jeff been in shape, so don't get it twisted. He got his wind up. But let's get back to that real quick. You know, I really do. Oh, hold on. He says, my fam's TOP days and blind faith 100. Yeah. But listen, yo, Jeff Meadows has challenged you to a friendly one-on-one, Mr. D. You with that? You know what I'm saying? Are you about that life? Because he said he's ready. So let's get back to that real quick. Jeff Meadows, man, you know, I really do commend you, man. I watched you go through it, man. Off and on, you was really struggling, man, you know. And I know, you know, you had to disappear for a while. We don't need to get all into that. You know, if you want to talk about that, you're welcome to talk about that on you know, and we could talk about that another time. But you had to disappear from the scene for a while. But I do recognize that you've been through a lot, and I've recognized a lot of your demons because I've carried a lot of those same demons myself. So man, I can't stress, you know, I know sometimes it didn't seem like it because I was distant, and, you know, but people go through different things in their lives, and you never know what somebody else is going through because a lot of people don't let on what they're going through. So, you know, I just want to take the time to tell you right now that I did see you, and that's the reason for this movement. Everybody Eats is my movement to stop the hate and recognize people for their struggles, their hard work. And there's a lot of dry hating going on in this town. You understand what I'm saying? People aren't never getting the credit that's due them for their hard work and for whatever. I remember when you was out there, and I can say this too, Jeff, you have gave me to give me a lot of your shirts just to represent your brand, and I would never take them. I would always pay for them. You know what I mean? And I would give my wife got shirts. I've got shirts of yours, you know, Blind Faith. I know you've let that alone, but you always tried to give me love and show me like that. And I still wouldn't pay because I understood your movement. And I've still watched people take advantage of that. And it's those people that I'm talking to because you were trying to do a thing. You were trying to move a thing in your Blind Faith movement. 6 Cents, I watched you with your music and people saying they're going to show up to shows. And a lot of people flake and don't show up. And I've watched you perform in front of maybe 5 or 10, maybe sometimes 20, as much as 20 people, not a whole lot of people. And you kept the movement going. And that is why I do what I do today. Because I see you. And when I tell you I love you, it ain't on no funny stuff. It's I see you. I recognize your movement. I recognize your hard work. Jeff, I recognize your struggle. 6, I recognize you. You went to school. You did your thing. I watched you teach yourself to play guitar. I think you may have messed around with the drums a little bit. I might have seen. I can't remember. I'm 50, man. I'm almost up there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I think you messed with the drums a little bit. Then I knew you had your studio. You get what I'm saying? I watch y'all over the years. I see y'all. And now I'm ready to talk about it and say, Austin, I see you, and stop with the dry hating. Stop with the, the Mr. D's, Mr. D always, you know what I'm saying? Priscilla Franks, how you doing, sweetheart? That's a girl I used to model with, you know what I'm saying? A past life. Thanks for tuning in, baby girl. I'm glad to see you doing. Sam Childers, an artist of mine. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody's starting to tune in now. Scotty Engel, another dude, man. He ran with y'all. Scotty Engel. Hey, we love you too. He says he loves y'all, and we love you too, Scotty Engel. Scotty, that's another dude. I wish I had him with y'all because he was running with y'all through all this. You know what I'm saying? In this movement. So Scotty, I'm so glad you're on. Yeah, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Scotty, man, he been through that. Scotty used to talk me off the ledge a lot of times, man. I would be angry and be saying some stuff, and Scotty called me, hey brother, he calmed me down off the ledge. And Mo, man, you know, and so Scotty, I salute you too, brother, man. You've been doing it for a lot of years, man. And he kind of was dealing with his stuff with his kids situation, and that's kind of how we got close. Because he has situation, because he's a dad and he has some kids stuff. 6, you got kids too, from other lives, right? You got about a daughter or something, or 1 or 2 kids from another. And I'm dealing with that too. And so you see how we all come together. We all got a thing. We all got a story that we need to tell. Go ahead, Jeff. You want to say something? Talk to me.
I ain't got no kids.
Oh, I thought you was raising. No, I thought you were raising your hand. No. I thought he was raising his hand on that. But no, you know what I'm saying? But but still, man, everybody either they're dealing with their demons, they're trying to figure themselves out as human beings, or whether spiritually, emotionally, everybody has their vices, the thing that they were fighting, whatever they were dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And to watch you guys come from where you started or where you are today, I see you. I see the little classes and stuff that you have at your little gym now. And it is a little makeshift gym. And when you do go commercial, I don't know if your home is zoned for that type of business, but when you get bigger, you're gonna have to come up out that garage. I mean, you're gonna have to definitely get a place. and get weights and get weights and so on and so forth, because they're gonna have to do not only just the calisthenic stuff, but they're gonna do the muscular stuff, muscular endurance and stuff like that as part of training boxing. If I could just add that as part of my boxing experience to help y'all a little bit.
I will tell you this, man. The one thing that we do know how to do throughout these trials and errors throughout life is when we set goals, we reach. And that I might not got set back for a number of years being incarcerated or whatever the fuck it was. But every time we set a goal, whether it was we have met our goals. So yes. I can look you in your eyes right now and I say we will have a commercial storefront in exactly a year from today.
That's awesome.
I promise you that.
Oh, that's awesome. And it's good. Even if it doesn't get there, the fact that you have the dedication and the drive, there's no expectation. You're going to get there. It's going to get there. So, I mean, the year is always good to set a goal, and things happen, and just expect things to happen online. But we know that you're going to get there because you're already there. You're just in a garage. That big thing is that's just academic. You know what I'm saying? Because you're already there. You're already doing. And that's one thing that I learned in my life. I was always praying to God, God, I need this and I need that and I need this extra stuff and I need all this. I was waiting till I built up myself before I started doing this live thing, and something hit me on my heart and said, just do it. I turned the camera on and just did it. And all the people that started logging in and following me, I couldn't believe the movement. And a lot of people hit me up and say, man, Mo, we really love what you're doing, man. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And then, of course, you got the haters that are trying to destroy me before it gets going. And I can't stop and I can't quit. The haters have a job too, And I just say, listen, move to the side because I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I tell everybody eat. But if you hate on this movement, you can't eat with us. You can't not put in something on this and then expect a bunch of stuff out. That's not how this works. That's not how the universe works, man. You get in, you get out what you put in. And you have to respect that. It's just the way it is. So as part of this Everybody Eats movement, man, we're here to celebrate Jeff Meadows. Diana Grady, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Jeff Meadows, we're celebrating my man 6 Cents, aka Ray Price, or however way you want to do it. For my YouTubers that are logged in, man, thank you for joining. Again, 6 Cents and my man Jeff Meadows. We're talking about their movement that they're moving on together. I keep looking at my camera over here, but it's this one for YouTube. Sorry about that, YouTube. We're talking about their movement with the Warrior Boy boxing that they've been doing out of their home now. They were doing it out of an apartment, believe it or not. They had a little thing going. Jeff Meadows and Ray Price busting their butts, moving the community one step at a time, one person at a time. And now you guys got about what? I can say you guys safely got about 8 people now, right? Underneath you, maybe more?
Yeah,
9.
Yeah,
9? Yeah. Dude, dude, glory to God. That's celebration.
That's biblical, I mean, the strength, the beauty of it is the belief in what people see. Like you said, social media, it's everywhere, man. We make sure that we capture what goes on, small pieces of it. So you guys aren't really seeing what's going on. But what's happening, man, is the word of mouth is crazy. Again, we weren't even supposed to be rocking right now. We're supposed to be just doing trial at this point. But I mean, they came with the first client. Again, in the community, the word spread like wildfire. Yep. So these are actually confirmed residual clients that are coming in every month. You know what I'm saying? Because they believe in what they feel empowered. Again, our motto is we're all warriors instinctively. We just help you realize it. And that's not warrior like, yo, we going out, as you said, in the past, punching people in the face. I lived that life too, bro. Yeah. I was a bagger, bro. You know what I mean? I was listening to all wild shit. But and you from Virginia, you from VA. You from VA, and I got much people from VA, and VA is wild. I used to be down there. Yeah. Hey, man, and I've been. Look, so I was in the military for many years, man. But my parents were both in the military too. They were both in the Marines. You know what I mean? So I moved around my whole life. Yeah. But my whole thing, I was like, yo, my parents' success doesn't determine mine. They created a legacy. I can't walk in their footsteps. Right. I gotta find mine. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't the kind of guy that was going to sit back, and be like, yo, let me wait for nah, I gotta go get it. So with that being said, man, I acquired wisdom young. But I know that every day we fight. You know what I mean? Every day you got to be a warrior. If you get a fucking flat tire, excuse me if there's any kids like, but if you get a flat tire, you got to step up and you got to be a warrior. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, yo, am I going to let this cold ass weather, this rain beat me down? Or am I going to fight this situation and get through it? That's a warrior. Yeah. So that's where the whole motto comes from. A lot of people think when we first talked about it, it was like, yo, well, people gonna feel like this is a warrior boy. Like, that's just a saying. It's like, yo, we're not out here with swords and freaking gladiators, Spartan masks, and motherfucking to be badass, but that's not what it's about. It's about being warriors in life. You know,
right.
Fighting it over obstacles in front of you. So,
right, no doubt. So yeah, so all that said, man, you know, that's the movement. And like you said, man, it's the same thing that happened with this with my graphic design videography that I do, with this live interview stuff that I do, this vlog that I do. It started out with a soapbox rant called Wake Up America. It was like, you know what I'm saying, Honest Thinking is actually the name of it, but it was like Wake Up America, with all this racism and stuff that's going on, people getting killed and all this stuff. You know, we got to, come on, cut this out, man. That's not the country I thought I served and fought for. You get what I'm saying? And then so it kind of stemmed from that. And then I wanted to take the time, because I've been doing it for years, which is why if you look on my Facebook, I've posted, even on YouTube, I've posted old videos from way back when we was doing it way back then. Just to show cats that, look, I've been doing this for years. I've been knowing Jeff Meadows. I've been knowing 6 Cents and these guys. We've been doing the stuff together. You know what I mean? And you guys, and I watch you guys. I fell off, but I watched you guys kept going. But I don't see. I'm like, why aren't people talking about you guys as much as they should? And that's the same way I feel about a lot of other artists that I've interviewed and had the privilege of interviewing. Why aren't they talking about you guys more? You know what I mean? You guys are doing a wonderful thing for Austin.
I could answer that. So I'll never forget this, man. I'm at this unit down in Huntsville, Texas, and I was playing chess with this old school guy, right? He was pulling, he was long term, right? Long term. And he told me, man, we're talking, and I was telling him about blind faith, and you know, my ego was driving my incarceration, right? I'm doing time through my ego, and he gives me this knowledge. He said, Jeff, I'm gonna tell you right now. He says, a man doesn't want to see another man succeed, period. But he didn't say man, he used some other words. And that's what it was, and then it hit me. You know, I have these expectations on people that give me validation for what I'm doing, right? Yeah. That's not how it's gonna go. All I can control is the way I act and the way I react. So when I start setting these expectations on this outside world to give me validation for what I'm doing, I'm setting myself up for failure.
Yeah.
So what it comes down to is a man doesn't want to see another man succeed. So whatever the fuck he does is none of my business. I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna let God work.
And you said the key word too, Jeff Meadows. For those of y'all listening, the key word, ego. That's the one thing I learned about, man. When you're doing something for a reward, then what are you really doing it for? Are you doing it for the good of it, for the cause that you're talking about? Or are you doing it for self-gratification? There's a lot of people that's out here talking about, I do this for that, I do this for this, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm this and I'm the other. But you're not really doing it for that movement that you're talking about. You're doing it because you want people to say, look at me, look at what I'm doing. See, I did that. Look, I moved that. But that's not what it's about. And I realized, like you said, Jeff,
what blind faith was all about. That's exactly what blind faith was. And I wasn't going to get into it, but now that's the biggest reason why I let that go, because it was all ego driven. There was no integrity. There was no sincerity. Wrong reason.
Yeah.
It was for acceptance from the community.
Right.
And it wasn't.
Hey, but you don't have to let blind faith go. All you got to do is just reconfigure it, because blind faith is a part of you, Jeff Meadows. It's just that you were going through a thing. So it doesn't have to die. You can change it. You can just as you change and evolve, your brand can change and evolve. Honest Thinking shirt was created, just so y'all know a little bit about me. It was based off of what I had to go through to beat anxiety. I mean, I thought on many occasions that it was it. I was dead. I was gone. I came to terms with, I'm going to die. I'm going to have a heart attack. My heart's going to stop beating. I would be terrified. I mean, I was buff in the gym, at Gold's Gym. I was 230, 4.8% body fat, and dropped to like 170 something in a few months. Like that quick, couldn't eat. I mean, rapid heartbeats, skipping heartbeats. I was going through it, man. Paranoid, thinking death was just waiting for me. I was angry. I was going through a lot of shit with friends and family. And I never really let on until I came up with the courage to do it. Like you, Jeff, with what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that Honest Thinking taught me was the motto for the company is, it's better to have the feeling on your shirt than on your chest. And that was my slogan. You know, the other slogan is, you think it, I say it. Because I'm tired of people putting on this face that they have something they want to say, but they won't say it. You know, they're scared to say what they feel. And to me, that's not real. To me, I'd rather you tell me, like racist people don't bother me. I'd rather know that you're racist because now I know what side of the fence I stand. And you come in my face, act like you're cool with me and everything like that, and you're plotting to kill me. See, I don't get on like that. You get what I'm saying? And so that's why I created Honest Thinking shirts, so that I could tell people exactly how I feel. Because my grandmother always used to say, tell people what's going on, and then you can always apologize if you hurt them. You know what I mean? Apologize because that's not the intent. It's not to hurt them. You're just being honest and you just letting people know, but at least they know where they stand with you, and you know you stand with them. You know what I'm saying? Rather than keep it in and be pretentious and put on, oh man, you know, Jeff Meadows, Ray Price, oh man, yeah. Motherfuckers, man, they ain't doing shit. Them niggas over there, man, I've been doing that. You see, and there's people that do that all the time, that dry haters. They do that. So then I created this Everybody Eat movement to address that. And I say, if anybody wants to be mad at anybody, then be mad at me. I could take it. I've been called, you ain't nothing, you can't come up with no name that I ain't never been called before. I'm going to move this movement because I'm going to call those people out. Say, look, people are trying to move here. Because you got people like Ray Price that have been through hell and back. That's the difference between you and them. They've been to hell. You're scared to die and go to hell. They've been to hell and back. And you can't make that up. You can't make, I can attest to it. If somebody asked me about Jeff Meadows, man, he been through it. Somebody asked me what Ray Price was doing. I said, man, like I told y'all, I watched this man teach himself guitar, and now he's out. I mean, and you know the courage it takes to get up on stage and do this stuff, something that you're not even 100% confident in or good at. You're just learning. You know what I mean? The rapping, the singing. Mika, with her singing and stuff, I watch her come a long way with her singing. You know how much courage it takes to do that? Jeff, with you being able to come out and talk about, first of all, to say you've been incarcerated in prison. People judge like, what? You know what I'm saying? And so for you to be able to come out like that, this is why I salute and celebrate y'all, man. This is why I'm so proud of y'all, because the courage it takes to come out there and say, look, man, I put my ego aside. I can only be me. So love me for me or leave me the hell alone. And that's it. And that's all. You know what I mean? No expectation. So you're 100% right, Jeff Meadows. Beautiful words of wisdom coming from you and from Ray Price, man. Y'all movement. Continue telling the people, man. Those Victoria Jones, how you doing, baby? Drew Yates, what's up, y'all? Thanks for joining. I'm here with Jeff Meadows and my man Ray Price with Warrior Boy Boxing, 6 Cents, and formerly Blind Faith. Thank y'all so much for joining. Those others that have joined in, Deanna, Scotty Engel, you know what's up, my man Mazi Amadi, Donnie Amadi, what's up, brother? Thank you guys so much for joining in. Sam Childers and all those that have joined in. The list goes on, but I do thank y'all, man. Again, this is my man Jeff Meadows and my man 6 Cents, aka Ray Price. We're gonna say it like that. It's more funny that way. But anyway, continue telling us about y'all's movement. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. So again, for one, like my whole thing for me personally, you know what I mean, and I'll let Jeff speak on him. But for me, I have to grow. You know what I mean? I have to grow. The dreads for me represent. I know you had dreads back then. I don't know.
I'm going back. I'm going back.
You going back?
Yeah, I gotta wait a month.
The whole story, bro.
I gotta wait a month, and I gotta wait one more month. The girl told me wait one more month, and then she gonna twist me down. She gonna do it for me, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going back. I'm gonna go back to my roots.
Hey, growing back, I remember the story you told me. We'll talk about that offline and shit. But I remember, bro, it was heartbreaking hit shit. I got in, but you know, I can't. I'm afraid to stagnate. Like I'm not scared of a lot of shit, but I'm afraid of being complacent. You know what I mean? So for me, my whole thing. If you knew me from the beginning, like for the people that's watching, when Mo first met, when I first moved to Austin, my whole goal was like, yo, I just want to perform one show. You know what I mean? I just want to perform one show in front of a handful of people, just so I watch Deep Madness. Y'all know who Deep Madness is? He's a beast, blind dude, master 30 instruments. He's fucking amazing. Right. I watched him play a school when I was still in the military, and I was like, oh shit, if I could just get a percentage of that audience right there, the love they showed me, spoke to them. I was like, yo, if I could just get a percentage of that in Austin, then I would freaking be content. Of course, that was some bullshit because I played my first show and I got addicted. You know what I mean? Oh my God, I have to do shit every day. Yeah. But I wanted to do stuff. And then, you know, at the time, that's when, as I started to get my wheels turning, I came up with the band. And I promise y'all, this is going to lead all back to Warrior Boy Boxing. I just said, oh, fucking talkers. So my old manager, you know what I'm saying, Emma, when I put the band together with Chakra, you know Chakra.
Yeah.
We put the band together. She told me straight up. She was like, yo, you know, she was a white lady. She was like, yo, you a black man that rock a gold chain with a short fade. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna open that many doors in Austin. You'll get through some doors, but you're gonna be in the same doors that everybody else looked like you was doing.
Right.
And instead of being offended, I was like, you book bands for a living. I think you might know what you're talking about. So let me just humble myself and listen to that advice. So I took her advice on it. She said, learn the instrument, do something. I watched the Jimi Hendrix documentary. I said, hey, you make that shit look fly, bro. So I started playing guitar, grew my hair out or whatever. I was like, let me become a part of what this city is. Because I've lived in 13 different states, 3 different countries. This is by far as the dopest spot I've ever fucking been, bro. I've been in Hawaii, Iraq, over Korea, Japan, everywhere.
Right.
This shit is dope. So let me embrace this culture. And with that being said, my dreams changed. I was like, yo, I want to be able to. I watched the Dave Chappelle comedy one time. They asked him, what do you define success? What is successful for you? And he was like, yo, it ain't about the millions, man. It's about being able to take care of your daily necessities, your family, yourself, your living conditions with what you love to do.
Right.
That is success. So that was what I had in my mind. I want to be successful. So I worked my ass off. I fucking went to school, got a job to where I'm a senior program director. I run a beautiful, my own studio built for me on the east side of Austin, Texas, where I produce music all day for a living. So I was like, man, I'm good. I hit a place to where I felt that was my all-time dream that I've been chasing since I moved into the city. Now that I got there, what next? Okay, I know I got the platform. I got to hug people generate to my studio.
Right.
I got to do something different. Boxing was always a passion for me. You know what I'm saying? It was always something since I was 6 years old. You know what I mean? But when I got the opportunity, and everything comes in a form. See, what a lot of people don't realize is that blessings are all around us. There's nothing special about what I do. There's nothing special about Jeff, special about Mo. The real secret of what we do is the ability to recognize the signs. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because these blessings are all at all of us. People just look, oh, that's a random coincidence. That don't mean shit. Bullshit.
Right.
Bullshit. You mean to tell me these guys knew each other 6 years ago? He ends up going out, disappearing for a little bit. I end up moving, not knowing, no communication with this guy. I move into a house or a spotter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get my whole man shit. I mean, these people are trying to plot on me. I ain't gonna tell you where I live and shit. But you know, I move into my house, and he ends up living literally around the corner, bro. After all these years, like most people look at that like, what a coincidence.
Right.
Bullshit.
Right.
That shit is the universe.
Yeah.
Y'all meant to do something together, you know?
Yeah.
We shared a common passion, great history in the past. So that's all she wrote. It was like, bro, we got to do this. You know what I mean? And by the grace of the God, the universe, you know what I mean? It happened. I'm not going to say we didn't bust our ass, bro. We worked.
No, you busted your ass. I'll say
it. From the outside looking in, it looked like it just, boom, was handed to us because it was meant to happen. We both believe that. And that's the reason why we're able to stand on such a strong leg and attract people who believe in what we do.
Absolutely. I got one of my fellow military girl, my neighbor Eva Marie, has tuned in. She's Marine, I believe. She's tuned in. Hey Eva, thanks for tuning in. I'm talking to my some friends of mine from a long time, man. These guys have been doing the thing for a long time. Jeff Meadows, formerly of Blind Faith, and his partner Ray Price, aka Six Sense. He has his Six Sense movement, TOP movement, and now they're both working on the Warrior Boy Boxing. I'm also joined with Dean Campbell, DC Productions. What up, Dino? Everybody, y'all know DJ Dino. You know, Dean, I'm over here with Six Sense and Jeff Meadows. Yeah. And Dean know y'all, so there's no need for introductions. But yeah, Dino, and those y'all that are tuned in, man, DJ Dino, that's another dude I'm trying to get on here with the interviews, man. Hey, you know, I remember when me and him first started a couple years ago. It's the joke between us, but how I met Dino was I met him through Chaotic. Y'all know Keith Farrington, Chaotic. He's a DJ now. He's got his own movement. And I'm gonna interview him too. So I was doing, you know, Honest Thinking shirts a few years back. Dino walks up to me, tells me, hey man, how much do I charge for shirts and stuff? He asked me how much I charge for shirts and whatever. What can I do? I show him some of my work. He gives me a white credit card and disappears in the bar and goes and gets. We've been friends ever since. This guy didn't even know me, bro, and left me with his credit card. I could have robbed this dude blind. Bought everybody drinks on. Hey, it's on me, man. I got you. Oh man, we love that dude. This dude cool, man. You know. And I bought the shirts. I did it on my phone, and I waited for this man found where he was at and gave him his credit card back, and we've been cool ever since. So now, Dino's been doing his thing with the photography. He's also kind of taught himself photography too. He's really good at it now. He does weddings and all kinds of stuff, man. So Dino, man, you know what I'm saying, man, salute to you, brother, man, on your movement and everything. Eva says, what up, girl? Mr.
What up,
yeah, so Ray Price, he's Army. He says thank you for your service, Eva. So Mr. D says to tell 6 Cents that he can watch him live too, though, or something. I guess you can watch him live from time to time.
No. And we were there jamming it the other day, man. Hey, that video's on YouTube too, D. You was up there with us rocking, bro. The whole network movement. We went hard as shit that night, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So he's over there celebrating, man. So yeah, Mr. D, he got you, bro. He got you. My man Cornian Bailey, another Army guy, and also another AI guy. This is my buddy, my partner, Team Footage. Yeah, you would probably know him from AI. He's still up there too. In fact, he's still. Well, you've already graduated. What, a couple years now? 2 years?
I graduated like 2016.
Yeah,
I think he probably was coming right when I was transitioning out.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we were there. I was there about 2014, 2015. I got out 2016 because of some financial stuff with another college that I graduated from in California. And transcripts issues. I don't know. And that's why I had to get out. I got to fix that so I can finish up at AI and get that. But Cornian, him and I were in classes together, and he's my partner. So Cornian says, what's up? He says, all right. So Cornian, I'm here with my man Ray Price, aka 6 Cents from AI, and his buddy and partner Jeff Meadows. They got that. Remember the Warrior Boy boxing stuff that we was talking about? He says nice, by the way. These are these guys. Mr. D says we gotta have a TOP reunion show. What do you think about that?
Bro, you know what's crazy? Hey, I don't know if you know, D, but speaking of weird coincidences, bro. So tell me about this, D. Flip Doug is that's my fucking neighbor, bro. Me and Flip had to talk almost as long as me and this dude did talk for some crazy situation that happened. This fool Flip literally lives closer to me than Jeff does. He lives in the same neighborhood, bro.
Damn.
He said the same thing. He was like, bro, I'm telling you, I can't make this shit up, man.
Damn.
But Flip said the same thing. He was like, bro, we need to rock another UTU. We go down memory lane on that shit all the time, bro. Absolutely, I'm with it.
Well, look at that. See, and people are tuning in now. This is it. Jeff, so Dino calls you the jump rope king. We were just talking about that a while ago.
All right, so everybody always asks me where I learned how to jump rope. Okay, so for about 2.5 years, from 6 o'clock to 7:30, I was on a unit, all right, in the penitentiary, to where if you were white, you didn't play basketball for politics reasons. So I had a jump rope. I didn't know how to jump rope whenever I went in. Whenever I discharged from the walls, I was a fucking animal at jump rope.
And he's
all
doing
I did. I lost 60 pounds in prison. I applied. That's where I actually gained all of my fitness, and I studied vitamins, minerals, metabolism. My mom sent me books. All I did was play chess and study fitness and health and diet and that's literally all I fucking did. Got my GED. I was salutatorian out of 86 fucking inmates. Had the second highest GED scores. I tried to reap every benefit that the penitentiary had to offer.
Right. I mean,
that's where the jump rope came from, man.
Dude, that's awesome. That is amazing, man. That's a great story, dude. And so people can learn this about. See, when people think of Warrior Boy boxing, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know, why should they care? But see, now that we're doing the interview, look at the people tuning in, Dino and Mr. D. By the way, Mr. D says small world. And I want to shout out my girl, Chelsea Gutierrez, who's watching. That's another girl that's been with me. We go way back when we were starting out back in 2007. She joined up with me with her ex-boyfriend. Her boyfriend was on 409 Productions back in the days. So Chelsea, what's up? We got Patricia Benitez. Cornian Bailey says, that's dope. Mr. D says, dude, Jeff is a beast at the jump rope, man. He can't even see the rope because it's going so fast. So people are giving the feedback. This is the love I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm doing. You see, everybody's reaching out to y'all, and y'all are telling these people that you knew or you felt were friends, now they know a little bit more about y'all, and that's what we're gonna bring. Now they're gonna feel like, well, damn.
Well, it wasn't Mr. D, Scott Eagle, Dean. I could just go down the list. They were one of the core reasons why Blind Faith did so well.
Right.
You know, and they didn't know that I was active in addiction at the time. They didn't know what was going on behind closed doors.
You know, yeah.
And it, you know, and my addiction took me to some very dark places. But those people, they don't understand how big of an impact they had on me throughout that entire process.
Well, this is your chance to tell them thank you.
I was having my own experience with life in general.
Right.
But now, like, their support has been indefinite. You know, it's since the day I met them, man. They've always.
Hello? I lost them. Hello? I lost the signal, y'all. Hello? We've been having some technical difficulties with them. Let me oh, hi Keely. I'm gonna get them back here. We've been having some technical difficulties with their computer, and I think they lost complete signal. Y'all hang in there with me. I'm gonna get them on real quick here. Let me see what's happening. I don't know. Uh-oh. Hey, what's happening? We lost y'all. What happened?
I don't know what happened. You said connection must be good.
No, well, my computer blacked out, but it's on. My computer. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My computer's on. I don't know what the. Yeah. I don't know what happened with that, man. And we had everybody tuned in. We had everybody tuned in on that, man. I don't know what, my computer just blacked. It's on. I'm telling you, but that's that movement. That's that stuff that's trying to hate, man. I'm trying to tell you. Here we go. Here we go. My computer looked like it's doing something. I don't know what the heck that was. Hold on, my computer flickered. Hold on, it's doing something. This is the weirdest thing, boy. Here we go. I don't know what the hell that was. That was just wild. Right in the middle of the interview, man. So we're gonna let the computer boot. We're gonna let it boot back up. I'm gonna as soon as it boot back up, I'm gonna click back into y'all because I don't want to lose everybody that's tuned in. So I'm gonna click back over to them, and then I'll click you back. All right. So stay where y'all at. I'm coming back. All right. One. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. My computer decided that it wanted to do some sort of upgrade, an update in the middle of a damn interview. That's never happened. Well, I'll tell you, if this ain't a movement, y'all, YouTube, you getting this? If this ain't a movement, y'all, boy, right when the conversation was getting good, y'all hold tight, man. I just talked to them. They clicked over. I just talked to them. So I'm gonna click them in as soon as my computer boots back up here. Give me a couple seconds here, and then we'll get them back on the line. I want to thank Dino for tuning in, Daryl, Mr. D, Cornian Bailey, Eva, Keely. I say, hey girl, you should be in bed. Diana Gradine, thank you so much for being. Patricia Benitez, man, thank you. All y'all, Chelsea, y'all hang in there. We'll get these guys back on here, man. I really want you guys to hear these guys' story, man. They got a good story to tell, and y'all stay tuned. Because I'm going to be interviewing Mr. D. You heard it first. I want to interview Dino. Y'all got to know his story and where he came from, man. This dude, man, look. Yeah, and these people that I interview, man, these are hardworking people, man. I watch these people come up, doing their thing, man, with one little turntable, you know, making it all. But come on, man, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. So, yeah, man, I'm doing some stupid update. Look at this. Ain't this about nothing? Look at this. Look at the screen, yo. Boy. Hey, Noah. So which Noah are we talking about? Noah Lawler? Noah Lawler? I know a Noah, but he's a younger cat. He goes by the name North. Do you know that, Noah? Because Noah Lawler is your son? Okay, so what does he do? He's 14? Oh, okay. So he said we're not talking about the same Noah. Okay, well, tell me about him real quick while my computer decides to work itself out here. Tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? While my computer's updating, it's hurrying up here. I don't know what the heck that was. That's so weird. He loves. Oh, he's doing the boxing, so you want to get him in with the Warrior Boy boxing routine. Well, that's what's up. As soon as we get these dudes online, we can make the connect. But you can't hit up my friend. He's a friend of mine. Both of them, Jeffrey Meadows, on my page on Facebook. I'm under Modeja Navarro on Facebook. And you can look up Ray Price. That's those guys on Facebook. Add them as friends, and you can go ahead and make that connect with the Warrior Boy Boxing. And they do it. They live in South Austin, over by Slaughter Lane and Manchac, in a house. And he has his gym set up in his garage. That's actually where they were. So you can set that up. Making that a possibility. He also plays basketball. Okay, that's awesome. And football. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, man, definitely. I thought you was talking about he wanted to be a DJ. I was gonna be like, hey, Dino, you guys are in Wisconsin. Well, how are we gonna do that, Diana? How are we gonna do that? You do realize we're live out of Texas, right? So we're gonna have to work something out. Y'all gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to train them and you're really serious about getting them into a club or something, and you guys want to work with these guys, then we have to figure something out, man. Make something happen. What are we doing here? What's happening, computer? You coming back to me? Let's see what's happening. But yeah, man. Wow, this is, boy, I tell you, man, if it ain't one thing, it's the next, ain't it? I love it. Oh, also, while I got y'all's attention, hang tight. I'm also supporting my boys. Anybody got new t-shirts, man? Dino, I need another one of your new shirts, man. This is my man, Big Mike. He's got the POET movement going on. And then I got my man, Red, with the Two Kings movement, man. We was talking about that last night. YouTube, you see what's happening with the POET movement and the Two Kings movement. I'm supporting everybody, man. So, yes, Austin, Texas. Griselda Garza, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. We were with Ray Price and Jeff Meadows. We had technical difficulties. In the middle of the interview, my computer decided that it wanted to run an update. So that's never happened before. And you can't very well take the computer offline because then I can't do my stuff online. So anyways, I really appreciate y'all's patience and hanging there with me. I'm going to get these guys online in a couple minutes. My computer's rebooting real quick. So hang in there with me. But Dino, I need a new shirt, man, so I can represent your brand. I got your old stuff. Actually, the stuff I have is the stuff I did for you, but I want some of your new stuff. So let me know, man, how much it costs, whatever, and let's get that going so I can represent your brand as part of this Everybody Eats movement. Chelsea, what's up, baby? I know. I usually get an alert, and I'll either postpone it or I'll go ahead and do it during the night so I can have it all done. But this was a random one. It just kind of popped up, and it just shut off and just decided, no, I'm gonna update right now. Like, dude, whatever. So, your phone died, Diana? Well, I'm still here, girl. I ain't going nowhere. We're not leaving until we finish this interview with these gentlemen, man. They're waiting for me. They're on standby right now. So, I'm waiting for my computer to finish uploading here, and then I'll continue. So, Mr. D, if you're still on here, I know you were watching a while ago. I'd like to get an interview with you, Scotty Angle. Well, how about it, kiddo? What's up, bro? Can we get an interview? You know what I'm saying? Yes, we were talking about your son, Diana, and boxing and ATX and stuff like that. I'm doing good, Chelsea. Thank you. So you're in Wisconsin. I used to stay in Wisconsin. In fact, my cousin was in the Army, and he was training or doing whatever out in Wisconsin. And his fiance was a student teacher at Cardinal Stritch out there in Milwaukee, in the Milwaukee area. So I stayed out there for a while, and I had lots of good times. So if you know the Milwaukee area, you'll understand, kind of where I was at. So, you do know Milwaukee. Awesome. All right. So let's see. 93%, 94%. So we're almost there, guys. Hang in there, YouTube. Hang in there, man. Thank you, YouTube. The people that are watching on YouTube, thank you for your patience and your love. My computer decided to do a stupid update in the middle of this interview. A random thing, just another thing, just to add to my stories of life. You know what I'm saying? Something to laugh about later on when I'm 90. But it said it's about 100. It says 100% now. So let's see what happens, man. And getting this thing back online here. You live on the other side. Okay, so what side are you on? Are you on? Because the side I remember was there. I remember that by the lakes, there was the real pretty side of town, the big houses, everything real pretty, and then across the street was the liquor stores and all the drugs and all the crime and shit. That's what I remember. That was my memory of Wisconsin, Milwaukee area. You got a real pretty side, and then you got a the ghetto side right across the street. So, oh yeah, okay, that side, okay. Yeah. That's cool. So are you going to try to bring your son out this way? Are you thinking of coming out this way? Or and by the way, I'm very impressed that you're out here tuning in with us in Texas in Milwaukee. So you're near Duluth. Okay. That's that north. I want to say that's north, right? Is that the north up there? I can't remember exactly. Yeah. Okay. You live way far from Wisconsin or from Milwaukee? You said you live in Wisconsin, correct? A little confused there. Talk to me. Okay. Away from getting back online here, man. Real weird and random. Wow. What are you trying to do with your 14-year-old? My computer got to work on our communication, man. Yes. Where is my anyway, chuckling about your son accidentally broken what? Oh, okay. He's talking about boxing. Well, that's cool. I mean, I boxed. I'm not going to encourage it, but I'm not going to discourage it if it's something he wants to do. Anything that'll keep him out of trouble, you know. There really isn't any irony in this. It's just we're just talking about my experience in boxing and these guys what they were doing. So, yeah. A coincidence then, Diana. So quick, hey, Shark, can I get one of your hats at least? Man, hit me up. Store was under construction, but that's something to kind of represent. Like, you know, I mean, I'm looking for artists, showcase their music, man. Hit me up, y'all. I wanna when I do my lives, I kind of have people's music in the back. Yeah, man. Like me to man. Hit me up on Facebook. My email so I can download it on my computer and I and play it and bring an awareness to your. Well, I hope so. You know, like I said, as a boxer myself, you know, to the mountain. I don't. It's a dangerous sport, but so if it's something he wants to do, teach him to move his head, move his body. Don't move the body and leave your feet behind. It's a good way to get knocked in the head. I had to learn that the hard. Kids today are much faster and stronger than they were growing up. I mean, you can get. I mean, it can take a lot, man. I knew guys that have died in the ring and they won the fight because they've taken punishment to their head and didn't realize the amount of punishment accumulated. Just be wise. Oh. Right. Okay. I just got a text from 6 Cents, man. Come on. Here we go. Wow, this is so crazy, man. Here we go. I got to get with these guys before Jeff leaves because I want people to kind of hear his story, man. This is crazy. Wow. Right when everything was getting good, too, man. Jeff Meadows, man, he was telling us his story. 6 Cents was telling this story in the middle. That's just what. There you go, man. Something must be really this. Computer, so what's this gum is getting real old. All right, so we're back online here. Let me come on, internet. What the heck is a load up? I'm still live, y'all. Watch Jeff. Come on, before these guys go. Come on. Woo. It's a pain in the ass, man. I'm looking for Ray Price right now, so let's see. Here we go. Ray, you with me? Here we go. Let's see. Says we're connecting. So what's going on? Here we go. Sorry about that, fellas. My computer decided it wanted to do a quick little update real quick. Everybody's been hanging in there. Diana had a question for y'all about the boxing. She's calling out of Wisconsin. I was talking to her while my computer was doing a thing. I apologize again, y'all. So Diana Gradine is from Wisconsin. Her son is interested in boxing. He's 14. So I was trying to get her to make the network with y'all. I don't know how she's gonna work out getting him down this way, but that'd be something y'all can work out. But it was funny. She was saying that she think God has a plan for her son, that he was talking about it last night and kind of was shadow boxing, wanted to get into it. And so that's something that she's interested in. So I told her I'd make that connect. Do y'all remember where we were at, where we left off at? We were talking about Jeff's struggles.
Yeah, I was talking about old Dean Campbell and shit. I was talking about weird connection in a small world. But
yeah, everybody's
real. And I was just saying that just the power of good people, man. You know, like they say in my business, you know, the best thing comes off of referrals. You know what I mean? And you refer by a good person. That network is large, but it's small at the same time. Small meaning is it's very trusting and it's close knit and it's strong. The bond is powerful. So one of the dopest shows that I was able to be a part of here in Austin was a show that Dean was going. I believe it was at like a high school homecoming. It was him and Chaotic. Yeah, it was a Blind Faith show, and Jeff couldn't be there, so we had me and my wife go out and represent on behalf of Blind Faith. Just a little history of how we work. We did a lot of the logo, different designs for Blind Faith.
Yeah.
Designs, whatever. But he had us go out there, and it was just amazing, man, just to see Dean and Chaotic in their element, rocking the crowd. These kids were going ape shit for it. We were up there. I think we still got pictures on the TOP page, man, of us holding up Blind Faith shirts, throwing them out into the crowd, man. And because of that, man, that's fun business between Dean and I. You know what I mean? I done a couple flyers and stuff, graphics for him for different occasions. The bond with Mike and I still, it's all love all the time. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy, man. It's crazy how the whole thing connects, man. And good people gravitate toward each other. Then you see what happens.
Yeah.
Where it's unfortunate that most people don't see it as simple as that. It's like, yo, action item, link up with somebody that's making a movement, add value. That's all you got to do. We didn't do much. Dean already had that shit locked. Chaotic had it locked. All we were able to do was go over there and just add a little bit of value, man. And in my opinion, it made that shit that much more. But more importantly, it grew a great friendship and a bond out of that. So,
right.
Yeah, just another how, you know, recognizing the signs, man, empowering yourself with good people.
Right. That's absolutely. Deanna agrees with you. I want to take the time to shout out Spiffy Walker. Spiffy, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining.
What up, Spiffy?
What's up? I'm joined here with 6 Cents and Jeff Meadows. They doing their warrior boxing thing. Isaac Harris, thanks for joining. You know, for those of you that are still on, Deanna, she's been hanging in there with me, keeping my company while my computer was doing its thing. So
we like to do a lot too. Shout out Deanna quick. You know what I mean? Shout out.
She said team. She said.
What's that Spiffy pose? I always see Spiffy doing.
Spiffy.
It must be on some nice automobile with a lady or something. You know?
Oh yeah, Spiffy be doing the thing though, man. Diana says teamwork and compassion for a better world. So she agrees with y'all 100% on y'all's movement. And speaking of chaotic, by the way, me and him performed for you. 6 Cents, man, was part of your little movement that was brought to us with Jeff Meadows and Scotty Engel back in the day. So Deanna says thanks for the shout out, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, man.
Yeah, Dino been doing it for a cool minute. Spiffy says, what the deal, man? Good shit, fellas. So he's shouting y'all out, man. What up, Spiffy? You know what I mean? Yeah, Dino's been doing it for a cool minute. You know, Chaotic's been doing it. You know, he's got his own movement, Chaotic 345 Entertainment, whatever that is. He's got that thing going. I've been doing little video snippets of that. I'd like to get out to your gym one day and just get my camera and put together a little video snippet. 6 Cents, you just drop me a track, and I could put your track underneath it, just kind of like a little promo thing to kind of show off warrior boxing. Just a little fun thing, man. I just want to do something fun with my camera. I get bored, you know, and I want to do fun things with the camera. If you'll have it. You know what I mean? Anytime. So, you know what I mean? Just kind of watch Jeff up close and in person on that rope, boy. I mean, that's what Mr. D was talking about. He was doing it and then we died. But with Jeff with the rope thing, man, and he over there doing the thing, bro. And it's funny, your story. You went in, you didn't know how to do anything. You came out, you're a jumping god, bro. So, man, you lost 60 pounds, he said? He said 60 pounds?
59 to be exact, and I started everything March 5th, 2016, and as of today, I'm down 67 pounds.
Dude,
so it's
outstanding.
I'm able to, with the guys that we work with, you know, the first client that signed up, he's down 26 pounds. Some clients, their goals are to put on muscle. So everybody's goals are tailored toward their workouts are tailored toward, you know, their specific goals.
Right.
And that's what we do. We keep it simple. We set goals and we reach them. It's not intricate. It's not confusing. It's set goals and we reach them. It's real basic.
And just so you know, I'm gonna let it wrap it out today. I'm gonna give y'all a little secret. So I know Jess probably told it. I don't know if he wants me to say this in front of everybody that's tuning in, but this dude's getting in the ring in about 6 months, man. That's the goal. You know what I mean? So
you're planning on getting into boxing for real? So this is more than just training. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Jeff Meadows, man, in the ring. I'd see that. I get a ticket to watch, bro, and show some love, show some support, bro. Definitely, man. I found it's nothing like it. Yeah, it's nothing like it when you know you got people that you know in your corner, man. It helped me a lot with my boxing when you can look in the corner and see people that you love got your back and they're rooting for you, man. We should make some t-shirts for that, man. So your team got your shirt on it, you know, Team Meadows, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, man, is I used to box in LA Boxing about 8-9 years ago, and I was good. I was real good. But of course, my addiction took me out. Yeah. My addiction's taken me out of almost everything in my entire life. Blind faith. I was a professional skater whenever I was a kid. I was going to go to Golden Gloves in boxing out in San Antonio at one point in my life. And so now I'm finally at a place in my life. I've actually found some long-term freedom from my disease of alcoholism and drug addiction. So now it's like the possibilities are endless.
And you're still young enough, man.
I don't have that alcoholic mind anymore, so I can really finally take 30 steps forward and not take any steps back, and it's just consistent progress.
Absolutely,
so it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and you're young enough yet. You're still young enough to do it, man. Get in there. I took 10 years off boxing. I started, like I said, 17, 18, and I went back in when I was 26, 27 in Vegas. And Jeff Mayweather used to train me. I used to train with Jeff Mayweather. I don't know if you guys know Dewey Cooper. He was known as the Black Cobra. I used to spar with them guys, Ishe Smith, David DeFierbon, Duncan Dokiwari, them guys from the late 90s, early 2000s. And I was with them guys back in Nevada Partners years ago. And I was, like I said, I was days away from getting my professional paperwork, just like you. And well, you're months away, but I was days away. And my fiance cheated on me with Duncan Dokiwari, my best friend, in boxing. And that's how I ended up in Texas. So God had something else for me. And so I never got to fulfill my dream. And some days I sit back and I say, I wonder what if. But now I don't, I understand the game now. It was something else intended for me, but I get to enjoy it by enjoying you now and watch you with your dream and make it happen. Go ahead, talk to me, Ray.
So there is, when I was coaching out in Georgetown, so the coach, I don't know if you ever heard of Herb Bolton. He's a badass. He's 56 years old, world champion right now in the Masters League. So Masters League, and people tell me to go, and I'm like, shit, I got too much shit going on. I smoked too many damn cigarettes to get back in that shit. But I might, but Masters League starts from 34 up. There's no age cap, but technically it's like 34 to even age 60. And they do it all by 10 pounds up, 10 pounds under, 10 years up, 10 years older, but 34 is the lowest you could go. Right. So they do it all based on experience. So whether you got amateur fights, professional fights, whatever, if you're new and they don't go full 3, I think it's 3 rounds, 3 or 6 rounds max, and I think it's a minute 30 rounds, so it's not even a full 3 minutes. Right. But open that up for people like you and I who's pushing. I'll be 34 in January, so for me that's perfect if I want to get back in it. So just to let you know, if you do have that what if, shit, it's still there, bro. Yeah, still there. So. Oh yeah, man. Like I said, man, I wasn't a stranger to get punched in the face. My trainers used to hate it, man. Move your head, but I was a straight up knock you. I was a wall, knock you down or you knock me down. I was a rock'em sock'em guy. Had a nice stiff jab, a powerful right hand. I was a southpaw, and somehow he trained me to fight conventional. So I fought conventional, and some days I would just switch up and go back to my natural. Yeah. I love the sport, man. But like I said, my anxiety took me out of it. I was worried about death. My heart stopping so much. All this shit just fucked me up mentally, man. I had to really climb that mental mountain. So I get it, man. I don't know. It might be something I might think about. I'm friends with Brian Vera. I know his whole family. I watched him come up with boxing, his brother Booger Bear and them with the boxing. So Ray Vera and all them. These guys were friends that I knew up here in North Austin and stuff. My neighbor, when he's training, I don't know if he's my neighbor, but when he's training, what's his name? Damn it, I forget his name right quick, man. He got knocked out cold by Canelo Alvarez, man. Black dude out of Austin. His trainer's the lady trainer that was the knockout artist. And Wolf. Yeah. His fighter, her fighter. Kirk something.
I know exactly.
Kirk Johnson? No, it wasn't Kirk Johnson. No. I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah. I know. James Kirkland. James Kirkland is his name. James Kirkland. Okay. Yeah. And Wolf and them. So I see them. They live out here. Man, shit. Huh?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Wolf. I didn't even realize that. It wasn't until Georgetown that I found out Ann Wolf is from Austin, and she trained a lot of the male fighters out here.
Yeah, she's a badass. She's a beast. Yeah, she's cold as fuck, man. I talked to her. She cool shit. She real little, but she packed, bro. She pack a punch. Yeah, and I run into James Kirkland at HEB all the time, and I be talking to him, man, tell him I love him, keep his head up, man. You know what I'm saying? And I follow him, man. I'm a fan of his. Like I said, so I got some guys that are local that come around. I used to train with a bunch of guys that used to box out 24-hour fitness off of around where you at by Tech Ridge over there. and there'd be a lot of professional football players and boxers that would come in there and you know, and we would talk and be friends. So, you know, people know me, man. But like I said, you know, my passion for boxing has kind of dwindled. Not, you know, like I'm not what I used to be. Like, cause I'm in my middle 40s, and you know, with my back going out and everything. But you know, maybe I just, you know, I still, you know, sometimes with my ego, it's that ego that says, you know, I still got heavy hands. That shit never. My father had heavy hands. He ran the streets of Queens, New York, man, knocking niggas out in the street. Cuban dude knocking niggas out. You know, he had an anger problem. You know, so my ego might get me hurt, or my ego might get me some closure. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna get closure. I'm gonna get put to sleep.
Nowhere. That's on that. You live a life off fear and ego. It's inevitable for you to crash.
Yeah.
That's my experience.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
The voice will get louder or quieter, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll get louder, and eventually that shit'll start hurting your motherfucking ears, and you have to answer it some way. So
you understand what I'm saying? So one way or the other, I'm gonna get my closure, man. My ego is gonna either get me put to sleep, or I might knock somebody out and be like, okay, I did it. I feel good at 50. You know, not bad. Eva says that she's a beast. I think she's talking about Ann Wolf. Yes, she is a beast. Diana says, good for you. Your past is behind you. Your story will change, and it's changing lives. So I guess she's talking about you, Jeff Meadows. So Eva, Diana, that's Diana showing love. She's with the addiction stuff, so she is talking to you. You would order, she would order the shirt. We was talking about the Jeff Meadows shirt. She said she would order one.
yeah.
And she also thanks you guys for what you all are doing and for the determination and the resilience. She says, wow. So Diana, man, salute to you, honey. You know, yeah, these guys, see, and this is what I do this for, man. See, people don't know y'all. They don't know Warrior Box. They don't know Jeff Meadows, and only the people that knew you were the people that know you. But now, see, we got people in Wisconsin, all over the place. My neighbors and people tuning in, my friends in California, everybody tuning in, you know, it's showing love. Now they know Ray Price and they know Jeff Meadows. They know what y'all are doing. This is what this is about. Now we made the world small. Everybody come together. We all eat. You get what I'm saying?
No.
So
I love it. I really what you're doing, man.
No, for sure. And for those out there that are watching and are tuning in to the where I know you heard the name a bunch of times, please take a moment to just type in Warrior Boy, just like it sounds, Warrior Boy Boxing, 3 words. Type that in your search engine. You're on Facebook, obviously, right now. And just go like the page for us. You'll see a bunch of videos, a bunch of different clients, a bunch of cool shit, man, and just, you know, positive stuff, man. So if y'all can do that, that'd be most appreciated.
I got a question. So why the name Warrior Boy? Whose idea was that?
So check it.
Here we go.
So I gotta play a song. So I was going through some shit, right? And I came across a situation and I came up with this song. So the song came first. So the chorus is like, out of basement weeks that have my stress on. I got homies running their mouth. I'm gonna have to check those guys. But why when I saw higher than that jet blue sky? I'm a warrior boy, them gladiators gave breath to. So when I said I'm a warrior, and boy, like I'm a warrior man or a warrior boy, warrior nigga, you know, feels like that. So boy isn't really a male specific, it's not a gender specific thing, it's just like a tag.
So it's just like a line, warrior boy. Yeah, okay.
So I'm a warrior boy, so I got it. When I thought about it, I was like, oh shit. And then, you know, me and him even had a conversation. He was like, yo, so what are girls gonna think? And I was like, well, how many females were signed to the Bad Boy record label? Lil' Kim wasn't walking around like, yo, Bad Boy, I can't rock with that because I'm not a boy. It's just the same, you know what I mean? So Warrior Boy, again, it's not warrior like, it's symbolic to a gladiator or Spartan, but it's more, we're warriors in life, you know what I mean? And boy is just that segue word, like, yo, Warrior Boy, but it all goes together. Warrior Boy Boxing, Golden Boy Boxing, Bad Boy Records, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. So
right. So we got Garius Miller, aka YFL 2 Live. Do y'all know him? Jeff, I think you know YFL.
That cat looks like Adrian Broner. Now that I think about it. I remember that fool.
What's up, YFL?
He looked like Adrian Broner. He looked just like that man. Hell yeah, I remember it. What up, bro?
Yeah,
he came and brought you.
I just tagged him in there. What's up, man? They say what's up, man. You know Jeff Meadows and 6 Cents. Yeah, man. He's another guy that's doing the Thug Thizzle too. Is that Mika? Come in here. Get in here, girl. Everybody want to see this. Mika Odom, y'all. This is his wife. and good friends with Jeff Meadows. I watched. I told y'all we was talking about her earlier, y'all. YouTube and for Facebook that's watching live. This is Mika Odom, y'all. I watched her when she started with her singing and everything. We was talking about your courage that it took for you to get up there and do your singing it when you was first starting out and everything, and we were saluting you and all that. So there's the face, y'all. You see the lovely face, Miss Soon to Be Price. Hello. So I applaud that. And maybe Dino will DJ at y'all wedding at the Oasis, and I'll be there with the camera. Hello.
Oh shit! There you go. That's what up.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Yeah, YouTube, y'all heard that, right? You know what I'm saying? You doing, Mika? I know you've been in there training too, kind of get your little shape on, huh? Keep your shape, keep your physique going. No.
Yeah, I've been working out. I just started running a spa, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to be in the gym, but it's going.
Yeah, real quick, for all the ladies out there that may be watching, so she's I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you for her. She can give you plug all details, but she is probably the top lash stylist. You know, eyelash. She's a beast. She does hair, makeup. Just go real quick, baby. You do a lot of shit.
Is this her brand?
Yeah.
Is that your brand on your shirt? Is that her brand?
I'm a musician.
What?
Is that her brand?
Oh, that's our band. No, that's our band, Gypsy.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell another movement, right? The Gypsy. So that's y'all's movement together. Man, they got so much stuff going on. Y'all hear? So she got a salon, and how? Go figure. A salon with a boxing gym. So you go and you get your hard work on. You can go get your muscles rubbed out. You know, get your petty on, get whatever. You get your feet soaked and all that. What else is there to say?
We also teach Zumba and other dance classes too. So we also offer Zumba classes.
She do Zumba. Y'all do it.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that, right?
It, bro.
So I mean, so we gonna ask the shorter list, y'all. Jeff Meadows, Mr. Price, Miss Price. What is it that y'all don't do? That's the shorter list.
Hey man, the goal is to not be able to be able to say, yo, we do everything possible.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The whole goal. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, if it's something that you take an interest in, the only thing that we don't do is shit that we're not interested in. You know
exactly.
If it's something that we like, do it until you learn it. You know, Jeff's a perfect example. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't jump. I never thought about being a jump rope master and shit, but he took an interest in it and became masterful at it. You know,
and he's doing it.
The whole philosophy of life. It's like, yo, if it's something that you like, work at it until you become great.
I pride myself on being a good jump roper, but man, I'm not fucking with Jeff Meadows, man. Jeff, you got that, bro. I'll leave that to you, homie.
I have to bring Floyd, Mike Tyson, or somebody.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, hey, man. Floyd, I'll let Floyd handle it because you know Floyd, he's nifty with the rope. He's that rope work on Floyd.
Yeah.
Tori Martinez, hey, Tori Martinez, bro. Tori, I'm over here with Jeff Meadows, man, and 6 Cents. Jeff, you remember Tori Martinez, the guy that used to print your shirts back in the day, Unique Prints.
I talked to him like 3 days ago. That's my boy. Man. I linked to Dina, man. That's my people. He'll be a friend for indefinite.
Absolutely.
You know
Absolutely.
I'm actually going to be going out and seeing him soon. I was supposed to go to a shop, I think 4 days ago, but I got called into work. So I'm going to be going out there. He's going to be Unique Prints. You know, he's going to be doing all of our products. He always does. If you need T-shirts, you know, get a hold of me. I'll send you his way. If not, find him in the comments or.
Yeah. But, Tori and me go back. Yeah, me and Tori, we go back a couple years, man. He's a good dude, man. Tori, what's up, man? Shout outs to you, bro. And Unique Prints. Those of you that don't know him, man, he's a local Austin entrepreneur out here. He's got his own print company and everything. They do DTG stuff, I believe. Or something he's working on, but I do believe he does do DTG, right? He does the direct to garment print stuff. He does embroidery. He does it all.
He's got his hand in about almost every cookie jar there is. Embroidery, screen print, direct to garment. Yeah. He does it all, man. Unique Prints will take care of you. They got probably the best price in town and the fastest turnaround rate.
Scott Engel, you just made a post, Scott Engel. Scotty, go holler at him. You know what I'm saying? You just asked about shirts, who has a quick turnaround. There you go, right there.
Holler at him, Scotty. Scott, if you're still on there, holler at him. We got John Rivera. Johnny Rivera, what's up, man? It's been a cool minute, man. How you doing, man? So people are tuning in. Diana talking about Zumba rocks, and then she's saying, hey, congrats, and she's saying how beautiful Mika is. So, you know, Deanna's been on the team, man. She's really saluting y'all. She's really rocking with y'all, man. So, Deanna, man, much love to you always. You know, hello. You know, you man, you heard all the stuff they do. I mean, good grief. You know, I mean, what else? Like, I mean, what else can we look for? I wouldn't even be surprised if I hear a Warrior Boy Construction out in this bitch, motherfuckers building houses and shit.
Hey, our newest client is a construction dude. That's
I was joking. I was joking, right? I was joking. There we go. But you see what I'm saying? What we gonna do, bro? What we gonna do? It don't stop and it don't quit, and we can't stop when we can quit, man. You know, listen. If y'all can overcome the things that y'all overcame to do the things that you're doing now, bro, there's nothing. I don't foresee anything in the foreseeable future stopping y'all, man. I think that you're gonna, you know, it's gonna start out small because it has to, because you got to figure out what you're gonna do with it. Because you know, you're not gonna be ready for it if it dropped. If you got somebody dropped a warehouse on you right now, it'd be a whole lot, it'd be overwhelming. Of course, you'd figure it out, you know. But
the only thing that's going to stop us is, or the only thing that's going to stop me in life is ego and lack of patience.
Yeah.
And insincerity. I mean, that's really, keep it simple. That's what it comes down to in my life.
We're working real hard on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if you get rid of the need for the instant gratification, bro, you really begin to enjoy what you do, bro. So you're right, Jeff. You're absolutely right.
That right there was huge, bro. That was huge because that's what we all do as artists, man. It's hard to shake that. It's being musicians or being any. We seek instant gratification. We seek YouTube views. We seek comments. We seek like it releases the dopamine. You know what I mean? It makes you feel like a drug. Like, oh shit, I need to. My life individually, for me personally, my life started to totally. I had a whole fucking fan base just leave me when I picked up the guitar. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? They knew me as the hardcore, straight 16 bar smasher, bro.
Yeah.
When I picked up the guitar, they were like, what the fuck is Wyclef ass? What Jimi Hendrix? I don't dig it. And I said, move to the side. Just you say, move to the side, bro. And they gave me it was a slingshot, bro. It was a slingshot. They pulled me back like this, and I moved my steps backwards. But when I got released, it went that way. Not worried about it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I don't have time. This is my therapy. This is me. And if so long as I put everything in me into what I do, my music, my crafts, whatever, the people that are organically feeling it are going to come and gravitate towards that. And those are the people I want around anyway.
I have a t-shirt. I have a t-shirt that talks about that, and it says, I love it when the trash takes itself out. Them people that left you. What? I have a t-shirt that talks about that. It says, I love it when the trash takes itself out. Yeah. And it speaks volumes to people like that. Listen, those people that got out of your life, they were never in your life, no way. They was there. They was, you know, I mean, they was there probably stealing ideas from you, trying to act like, in case you popped and bubbled, they could be like, yo, that's my boy. You know, I rock with 6 Sense. That's my dude, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that's in case you pop. But when you went on a different tangent and they felt like they wasn't rocking with that tangent, he gonna fall off. So they fell off. And so here you are, and here we are. Everybody is tuned in. Diana, I mean, she can't stop. Look, she's over here sending out shout outs and prayers to y'all for all your success and endurance and strength and support. And, you know, she was just talking about the insight on what y'all talking about. Diana, people like that are tuned in to y'all. We're celebrating y'all. Where are they at? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Where are they at?
Hey, you need to make a shirt that says, watch my feet. Because a lot of people want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They talk a big game. Yeah. But where's the action?
Hey, I got a better idea.
Like I work in treatment. I work at a local rehab center with clients that are just coming out of active addiction. Yeah. And we help them find some long-term freedom. And I almost every single one of them, when I talk to them, I said, watch my feet. See what I do. Yeah. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this. Okay, well, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that footwork where the rubber hits the road.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what sets apart fucking society in general.
Yeah. But hey, I got a better idea, Jeff. Why don't you make that shirt? Come back to us, man. Blind faith ain't dead. It ain't dead. But look, but blind faith ain't dead, bro. It's grown. Listen. But hey, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the reason why I say what I'm saying. Jeff, I hear you, man. I salute your movement for sure. But see, the problem is we're not looking for the caterpillar no more, bro. That was the caterpillar. You're a butterfly now. Only a fool gonna keep looking for the the caterpillar.
I can't argue with that, man. I can't argue with that. But
blind faith has evolved. It doesn't even have to be named Blind Faith anymore. It's Warrior Boy now. So now you do Warrior Boy, and you say, watch my feet, because that's your movement now. You don't do Blind Faith no more. You've moved from Blind Faith. Your feet moved to Warrior Boy now. So that's your story. That's your movement, and people will follow that. Watch my feet, a Warrior Boy brand. That's your new brand, because you guys worked I watched you. I kept saluting y'all. You see the likes and the loves. I watched you guys. I mean, you guys took. How long did it take anyway? Because it seemed to me like it was like 3 weeks. I swear to God, I felt it was like 3 weeks, and you were up and running as a gym.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Right? Damn. So I nailed it down then. I was pretty close. Damn. But I mean,
people, man, I don't know if y'all know who Conor McGregor is. Shit. I
love Conor.
That last fight, but I love that guy.
I love Conor.
One thing that he says is the word to all the people: when you have something that you're passionate about, the way to achieve that success is to obsess over it. Most people are like, yo, don't get too caught up, but obsess over what it is. Because me and this guy, we fucking obsessed over this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it be to the point where this hit me up all hours of the night. I hit him up like, Jeff, bro, I know we said we get together tomorrow morning. I'm going to fucking Walmart, bro. I gotta paint half of this wall, bro. We'll catch up with the rest of I mean, it was literally like, if I wasn't doing something, he was doing something. If I was upstairs checking it, he was still in here working. I mean, vice versa.
Right.
We didn't fucking sleep on this shit, because it was like, bruh, if we saw one fucking row of the floor not being done, it was like, me and him both were like, nah, yo, fuck it. Let's just drop the money. Whatever we gotta do is go cut some fucking grass and get the money to buy the goddamn rest of the damn floors.
And the beautiful thing is today we had 5 clients, 3 in the morning, 2 in the evening. Yesterday we had 3 clients. Tomorrow we have 4 clients throughout the day. And it's been 4 weeks. We have 2 new admins or 2 new registers towards the end of this week.
So how do y'all do it? How do you do it? How do you juggle your lives?
Because we make it a priority
and work.
That's why.
Would you guys have outside jobs and stuff that you are working together with this?
Oh, I work 40 hours a week at a treatment center.
Yeah.
Likewise, I'm the only guy at my studio, bro. I mean, lucky for me, man. Like I said, I'm a senior program director over at the studio that I run. So, my schedule is really based around kids. But really, at the end of the day, is you got 24 hours, man. Yeah. Most people, you got to cut off the bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? You got to cut back on the TV, let the Halo or the fucking Fortnite shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cutting Fortnite go was a tough cut.
The bullshit, bro. You put your first, man.
Yeah. Well, hey, that proved my point right there. I asked y'all that question because now you just proved my point. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that, Facebook? Y'all hear that, YouTube? Nobody got no excuses. There's no excuses. Y'all are doing it right now. This is real. People are tuned into y'all real. We just did this 30 minutes. We've been here for an hour 43 minutes, man. And people are still tuned in. People still.
They're like, oh God, bro, shit. What do we do, man? I can resist you.
And I want to say this. This has literally been the easiest thing to comprehend in my life. For every problem, there's a solution. But half of society never gets off their ass and goes to figure out what the solution is. Yeah. And 99% of the time, a basic, easy solution that might even lead just a basic communication skills.
Right.
And so that's what it is. For every problem, there's a solution. Whenever I was able to wrap my head around that, my life has opened up and it's become manageable.
Well, too, to add to that, Jeff, the thing is that I've learned in my experience is that the reason why people don't want the solution, they want to bitch and moan about the problem. They want to talk about the problem. Like racism, for example. Racism is a problem.
That's all they know.
Exactly. But look, people talk about racism. Are we really doing everything we can to stop it? No. You know why? Because I have a T-shirt that says racism is a business. But we'll talk about that later.
I want to tell you this, man. I want to share this with you real quick. So all we have control over is the way we react and the way we act, right? So when we start setting these expectations for other people in the community in general, we're setting ourselves up to have some kind of internal calamity because of their actions. So when we can let these expectations go, these people in general, and we just focus on what we can do, and we do our part, and we just continue to do the next right thing, we don't let other people have that kind of brain control over us.
Right.
And in the long run, we have some fucking serenity.
Right.
And we're not over here dissing because this motherfucker's being racist. He's having his own fucking experience.
Right.
You know, and whenever we're able to do that, our life runs a lot more efficient.
Absolutely.
It runs in synergy.
And that's what it's and you nailed it. Brilliant, man. That's what it is. It's all about focus on yourself. You can't do anything for anything else or anybody else if you ain't got your shit together. If your eggs are all over the place, you're gonna break an egg worrying about other people's eggs. Get your eggs put together, get your stuff put together, contained, get you grounded, get you right. And that's what you've done, Jeff. That's the journey that we've talked about. And y'all tune in because I'm gonna talk to Jeff more on a one-on-one basis. We're gonna talk about some of that journey too. But this is right now we're talking about the warrior.
Keep the room. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about addiction. That's what we're gonna talk about.
Absolutely.
So we'll do that.
Those people that have been struggling with any type of addiction, whether it be pills or alcohol or any other type of drugs, you know.
I mean, the whole nine.
Oh yeah. And people say that again, Jeff, because I don't think they heard you, Jeff. When people think addiction, they think drinking and drugs, but they don't think. Go ahead, talk to them, Jeff.
Everything from making the gym your higher power, from manipulating women to womanizing, to taking advantage of your mom. Being in recovery is not being recovered from drugs and alcohol. Being in recovery is learning how to have an entire psychic change so you can become a good person, a sincere person, and actually lives by some kind of fucking principles,
right? Where
you're not actually doing damage and good.
So I gotta ask y'all now that we talked about that. So I'm gonna talk to both y'all. I'm gonna ask both of y'all that question. So is that kind of what y'all are trying to instill in your gym with these people that y'all are training? You kind of giving these people some kind of a guide? Are you guys, you know, like, I don't want to say y'all are guidance counselors because you're not, but are you guys?
Well, not at all. But the thing is, this is a case by case basis, right? So whatever this client's going through, and if you feel comfortable, if they bring it to surface, yeah, we'll be of service to them. You know, we'll send some positive vibes their way, but that's not our mentality going into it. Our mentality is to set some goals with either we're going to lose weight, we're going to gain weight, you want to compete, get in the gym, and then whatever else comes with it,
right,
we'll be there for.
Okay.
Like Jeffery says, it's so amazing. Cause I'll be, you know, I got caught up. I got very fortunate in life recently, and I got complacent a little bit. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? I was one of those guys that was cranking out 2, 3, 4 songs a week.
Yeah.
And Jeff ran into me downtown one time, and it was after our reunion off of many years of not being connected, and he had gotten his life together. I knew Jeff when he was active. This motherfucker was crucial, bro.
Yeah.
So
I know. I
watched
watched him sweat it out on my couch. You remember that, Jeff?
Yeah, I remember all that. We'll get into that another time.
Yeah.
So I was on my level, bro. So I got to a point where I'm not gonna lie. I looked at it like, yo, I'm kind of living like a fucking king right now. I mean, right. You know what I'm saying? I got the crib, I got the car, I got the lady, I got the studio, I got the career. I'm doing good. So what happened? Idle hands, idle time. I mean, you know what I mean? And it got to the point where I was literally not doing the best of things. And Jeff was one of those people that really, really more so the position I played in Jeff's life back in the day, Jeff played that position in my life present day.
Right.
And was like, bro, I know what the fuck is going on, bro. You're not the same. And that shit hit me to my fucking core because I've always been, in my mind, big brother to him. You know what I mean? An influential person in his life. And he looked at me like, bro, you just not the same. Yeah. That shit hit me to my fucking core, bro.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to tighten it up. But me, I'm still the same guy. I'm still, you know, boxing is my life. I love it. But music is also my first love. You know what I mean? So I can sit here right now with a motherfucking drink. But everyone goes through their experiences. And Jeff is one of those people that's like, bruh, you know, I talk to Jeff about anything I go through because I know that he's one of those people that will keep me straight and narrow and be like, yo, it's what it is.
Right.
But Jeff is one of those who's very, very confident in being like, bruh, you got your experiences and you're different because you know how to handle these things. You know how to stay in the limits. I'm not perfect, bro. So I reach out to Jeff for many situations like, bro, I had a bad weekend, bro. You know, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Well, from what you're experiencing with, you know, what's up?
Right.
And this guy guides me. So he's like my big little brother and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that he's turned his life around.
Yeah, he's a loyal motherfucker, man. Jeff Meadows is one loyal motherfucker, but I don't give a fuck who. He is one loyal. That motherfucker's been loyal from the day I met him. He has been dedicated and loyal. I don't think you've ever betrayed anybody that I've ever met, that I've ever seen in my knowing you. You've always.
That's the thing. I have burned every bridge. I have manipulated every friend. I have taken advantage of every family member and every friend, but y'all just never knew. When I was in active addiction, nothing was sincere. It came off sincere, but it wasn't. I was not a good person throughout my time of alcoholism and drug use. And then it was kind of like faking it to making it. And I had this persona against the world, but the same thing. But now that I realize it, and I'm actually living a different way of life, it's just different. We can get that another day.
Right.
But what you said, that's the actual opposite, and that's me being completely transparent with you.
I didn't. Well, I didn't. Well, you had that well, because I never noticed it. I never seen it. I always thought, I was like, man, Jeff, I've always seen you at the shows. I've seen you giving out shirts, even though people was taking advantage. I've seen people take advantage of that situation, try to, So I mean, I've seen it.
Perfect example, real quick. It's because I wanted that validation from you. I wanted the community to accept me because I had some childhood trauma and I was never accepted as a kid. So me giving you this T-shirt wasn't even for the business. It's because I wanted you to accept who I was, and I wanted you to praise me, validate me.
Yeah.
So all my motives were always crooked from the start, but nobody ever knew that. I didn't even know that until I actually did the work with a specific program that I work today, which I'm not going to get into that. And I actually found me having an entire psychic change. That is the reason why I don't have an alcoholic mind. I could be around Ray drinking. I went to a bar the other day and watched the football game. Now, if I didn't do specific things, then I can't do that.
Yeah.
But so whenever I've entered into this specific life that I live today, I take a look back and I saw how nothing was sincere, nothing was genuine. Right. So to the outside world, everything looks fine. Yeah. But really, I had motives behind everything.
Well, my thing is I'll tell you, it gets easier, Jeff. I'm almost 10 years sober myself.
I know.
Come August of next year, I will be 10 years sober. And anybody who knew me back in my drinking days, I was anybody's alcoholic, bro. I was a womanizer. I fucked bitches. I didn't give a fuck because women, they treated me like shit. Women said they loved me, but I watched them fuck my best friends. I watched my best friends side bust me behind women. They know who they are. And that's why I acted the way I acted. I never gave a fuck. So the women that really did care about me, I was just like, whatever. I saw right through them. I looked through them. I didn't see through them. I looked through them because I didn't want to see somebody care about me because I didn't believe you. Fuck you. You're lying until the next guy comes along and you're gonna just be with me and then you're gonna go get with that deal. And that's how I acted. And I found I was empty. I was hollow. I tried to drink. I really tried to drink it away. So I get you, bro. Like I said, we said.
But I will tell you this. We're getting a little far off topic, and that's something that I don't want to do tonight. This is a beautiful thing to say. We actually have 3 clients at 9:00 a.m. Yeah. And so I do got to get home, but let's wrap this up, man. And I really appreciate everything you do, Mo, as a person, all the friendship and support. And it's a beautiful thing, man.
Absolutely.
And, so yeah, we'll wrap it up 6. But yeah, man, I just want to say I appreciate it, and we'll communicate, we'll get together, and we'll get into some fucking nitty-gritty shit in here in a week or 2 or something.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it, bro. Absolutely. So, okay, let's get to wrapping it up. YouTube, man, once again, I'm here with Jeff Meadows and my man Ray Price, a.k.a. 6 Cents, for Facebook. Dean, I want to thank Dean, Scotty Engel, Dean Campbell, DC Productions, my man Corian Bailey, and all the people that have tuned in, Eva Marie, Diana Gradine from Wisconsin. Thank you for your love. Everybody that's tuned in, thank you guys so much. Any closing statements before y'all leave, before we click out of here, guys?
What's up, man?
Any closing statements you guys want to give before we sign off?
Oh, again, please. So if you're interested in the music, it's again 6 Cents. My name is an artist, SYNCE, 2 words, 6 Cents. But since we're here for please take a moment to just, while you're on right now watching, just go in your search engine, type in Warrior Boy Boxing, and then just like the page. And even if you don't want to like the page for whatever reason, just go check out what we do. You'll see some of the clients. You'll see the happiness, man. You'll see the happiness. You'll see the positivity. That's what's most important for y'all, man. I really would appreciate it if y'all check that out.
Cool. Anything, Jeff? Anything closing statements?
Man, I don't know who's out there watching, but I will say this, man, and I say this a lot.
Brian Stovall, thank you for watching.
It is who I am, part of my story. But if you are out there struggling with any type of addiction, there is a solution. Get on the internet, reach out to somebody that knows anything about this way of life. Google what you're struggling with and start calling people. I've buried, I can't even count how many people I've buried in the past 6 months through heroin overdoses. So, yeah, man, if you're struggling, reach out. Besides that, man, I think we're good.
Yeah, and also everybody, thank you so much. Extra shout out. I can't see the list of everybody who's been tuning in for the
Okay, so we got Brian Stovall, Diana Gradine, Dean Campbell, Scotty Engel. We got Eva Marie, my neighbor, and Marine. We got Imara Rivera. Hey, Imara. Johnny Rivera. We got John Rivera was with Dino, and then he was also a DJ. He's got his own site. He does house music. Tori Martinez. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The list goes on. Spiffy Walker, Isaac Harris. We had Samuel Childers, Cornian Bailey, Chelsea Gutierrez, and so on and so forth that have tuned in and showed love. So thank you to everyone, man. This is Modeja with hashtag Everybody Eats, man. You know, when I say I love you, it ain't on no funny stuff. It means I see you. I see your movement. I salute you. Jeff Meadows, man, I love you, man. Ray Price, 6 cents. I love you, man. I salute y'all's movement to the T, man. And anything I can do to help bring more awareness to y'all's movement, man, I'll do it, bro. It doesn't cost me anything to do this for y'all. This is why I do it. So it's my pleasure, guys, man. Keep moving because you keep me moving. I almost gave up. And when I watched y'all, that's what made me, that kicked the fire back underneath me, man. Like you said, with the idle time, idle hands and shit, I started to get down on myself like my shit ain't going nowhere. And I realized it ain't for me. It's for y'all. And I love it. Now I have a big love for it because I can show the world love this way. So thank you guys so much, man. On the next one. Yeah.
You've been amazing from day one, bro. And I respect you, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for what you're doing. You were truly a genuine soul, bro. And that right there is what's going to fucking get you everything that you want in life, bro. Everything that you've been through. I'm sorry about the past things that happened. I know it's been many years ago, bro. But shit.
It ain't no.
That hurts Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Bro. So
ain't no love lost. It helped me.
Love. It's beautiful, bro. So thank you. We salute you, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. And then it's no love lost, man. It helped me to, if I didn't go through all that stuff, I wouldn't realize I would, like Jeff said, man, you got, you know, I seen, instead of bitching about it, complaining and shit, I had to fight my demons. So I had to stop running, turn around, face them. So Jeff, thank you for that too, man. You know, in that movement, bro, man, you don't realize the shining bright beacon that you are and going to be for a lot of people, bro. You're definitely, you have no idea. People, there's a lot more people than you know that are going to gravitate towards what you're dealing with, bro. And you need to be that and be there for them, an anchor, because people are going to start gravitating towards you, bro. 6, man, what you're doing with Jeff and keeping him in shape and getting him building up the actual warrior that he's going to be in 6 months, bro. I almost want to cry, man. My eyes are getting a little watery, bro. I can't thank y'all enough, man. Yep, man. Keep it up, bro. Man, you guys are blessed. You're not going to be blessed. You're blessed now. And I'm telling you that right now, bro. I haven't seen y'all in some years. I ran into you 6 on 6 when I was doing the thing for Chaotic. Jeff, I haven't seen you, but I've seen you moving around. And so the fact that y'all gave me the time, that, you know, the 2 hours of your time, it's actually just a minute shy of 2 hours that we've been doing this, man. I thank you for your time. That's precious time. And you gave me that time, and I cherish it. That's valuable time for me. So thank you for that time, y'all. We're going to sign out on that, man. God bless y'all constantly, man. And keep up the good work, man. Jeff, we'll talk again. You let me know when you're ready to have that talk, and we'll post that, and we'll have that intimate moment with you. All right? So you can tell your story.
I'll be in touch. I'll reach out to you, all right, brother?
Yes, sir. All righty, man. I salute y'all, man. Peace out, man. Love.
Sorry.
All right, Facebook, how y'all doing, man?